today on NFT Stars, I have with me Vinayak Yannam. He's the co-founder of Sportzchain. Uh, Vinayak, welcome to the show, first of all. And firstly, Sportzchain announced the first phygital sports NFT in India. So if you could just elaborate on that a little bit. What exactly does that mean? What does it involve exactly?
Right. In the NFT world, there is definitely a lot of buzz going on. You have definitely seen a lot of cricketers, footballers across the world launching NFTs to different tech partners, etc., sometimes on their own itself. But what we seldom see in the NFT market is a combination of a physical memorabilia and a digital NFT. And a physical memorabilia is something that is a lot of value in real life. So essentially, it's a match day memorabilia of a player commemorating an achievement that they may have achieved during that particular match. So what we've done this time around for very specifically for the Indian market is that we've seen a lot of digital NFTs out there. For the phygital NFT, we actually partnered with Tamil Thalaivas, which is one of our partner teams in the Kabaddi League, and we launched the phygital NFT of Surjeet Singh, who's the captain of Tamil Thalaivas. And it's a match day jersey, the actual jersey won during the match where he achieved his record 300 career tackle points as a cover defender. So it's something to commemorate his achievement, and we actually couple that with the digital NFT to be provided and shared with the Tamil Thalaiva fans and Kabaddi fans, and it got sold out within 24 hours of launch.
Well, that's clearly a success. Now, how has blockchain assisted sports teams?
It's a very good question. When it comes to sports teams, blockchain has not really fully penetrated this particular market, and that's why we are in business. There are many avenues where blockchain can actually support sports teams. Starting off is the fan engagement aspect, where we are currently looking to partner with different teams and providing the same solutions for our partner teams. Where essentially you take an example of what's happening on Twitter, what's happening on Facebook. A lot of times the communication over there is usually one way, and you basically don't have any productive way for the fans to influence their teams. So using blockchain technology, where we are using smart contracts to launch various team related polls, where actual fans of these teams will be able to vote on very non-strategic decisions of these specific teams. For example, changing the color of the jersey for next season. Again, going back to the example of Tamil Thalaivas, where you have a yellow jersey for their away kit and blue jersey for their home kit. There's a lot of fan sentiment that they should be switched around because yellow is a more prominent color in in Tamil Nadu. So you definitely don't see that happening on a Twitter medium, etc. So this is where fan engagement on blockchain really matters, and the blockchain technology provides complete transparency in terms of who has voted and who has not voted, and it makes a lot of sense to kind of have that technology in place to just see the genuine people actually voting for their specific teams. So that's one avenue of it. There are multiple other avenues that are still developing. One of them is obviously the ticketing solution, but we are a bit far away from this at the moment. But definitely, this is an area that will develop soon in time.
Okay, and I also read about these two terms. If you could just elaborate on that, whitelist and airdrop. I mean, for someone
Correct.
hearing it for the first time, it sounds like something out of some action movie or something. So what is this about?
Sure. So, whitelist is generally a cybersecurity term, but in terms of blockchain and crypto, it essentially means that you get exclusive access when a project such as ourselves, Sportzchain, will be launching their tokens for people to purchase that token as an investment. So that's what we call as a whitelist, where you get exclusive access to a set number of people. So there is a defined number of people that can only get access. So that's what we call as a whitelist for people to join in, sign up, and only a certain amount of people will be getting exclusive access at a very attractive price when we launch that token. So we will be doing this for not just our project, but also all our team partners as well, where a certain amount of fans will be getting exclusive access for these particular fan tokens, which is our main product for our partner teams. Coming to the second point, which is airdrop. Now, airdrop is something which is more commonly associated with the iPhone or Apple products, where you have the airdrop to drop certain files. But in this case, it's a marketing term which is used again within the blockchain world, where you want to promote your particular project. So you drop or you provide free tokens of your particular project to different people, in the sense you want to market that. So you hold contests, and people who participate in those contests, an airdrop is provided to provide those free tokens as a marketing tool in the blockchain.
Right, right. Okay, so I mean, pretty clear about what exactly you all are doing and how the blockchain is working and the NFTs in the sporting fraternity. My last question is, in the last 1 week, in the last few days, there's been a lot of panic as far as cryptocurrency and these tech stocks and any kind of stocks, whatever are concerned. But even cryptocurrency is part of the picture. So, why is that happening? What is the reasoning for that, according to you? And where do we go from here in the road ahead?
So it's a very complex situation, and it is triggered by multiple events, starting off with inflation, all the way starting off from the US, where they had a certain amount of money being printed that has resulted into inflation. It is also coupled by a lot of events, global events, the Ukraine-Russia war that is going on, the supply chain issues happening at China end as well, which has impacted a lot of these things. So all of this has really impacted the tech stocks. And you probably are also well aware that when it comes to tech stocks, the valuation of certain tech stocks are really, really, really sky high. So there was obviously some amount of correction expected to happen altogether. So it's a culmination of many things coming together, and that has really brought a big, massive headwind for tech stocks across the world. And it's not the likes of Zoom, it's not the likes of your Facebook, it's even Microsoft for that matter. So all traditionally built companies and new age companies are all getting impacted as well. So that's one aspect of it. And on the crypto side as well, there has been a massive impact. And very recently, you may have heard about this term called stable coins, which is one of the most preferred cryptocurrencies in the world. That's what a lot of people use to trade between people, mainly because the value of that particular coin does not fluctuate too much. And once a stable coin has a problem, in this case, UST, which is a project from Luna, what has happened is that it's an algorithm which used to be pegged to US dollar, and something went wrong with the algorithm, and it crashed. And that actually impacted the market very severely. So on the crypto side as well, it's been quite badly impacted. And previously, when the inflation, previously when the U.S. economy were, as we call it, printing money, a lot of these investments actually gone to the crypto world as well. And suddenly you pull out all of that cash due to inflation and inflation regulation measures. Again, that also has an impact on crypto. So that's how these two worlds are interlinked, and it's a turbulent time, but it's going to be a time where a lot of companies will go down and a lot of companies will go up. You will definitely see good quality companies coming up. How long will it last? I don't know. That's anybody's call. But it's a very testing time, and it's a good time to be an investor because you can definitely cherry pick a lot of your tech stocks as well as good cryptocurrency projects as well.
Right, right. So, like you said, I mean, complex times ahead, interesting times ahead. But yeah, it was nice chatting with you, and all the best to Sports Chain and all the best for the future.
Thank you so much.
Right.